Hey, welcome back into today's video. We have an update video on the YouTuber known as most commonly Cristali. His actual name is David Argueta, and he was arrested back in April 11th of 2019 for coercing and grooming underage girls through his art. If you're unfamiliar, I've done about 3 different videos on this topic along with many others in the community, and the last one I did was April 11th, 2019, YouTuber Cristali arrested. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Also, I want to give a shout out to YouTuber Creepshow Art. They did a video on this topic just the other day, and had they not done that, I would have not known about the newest update to talk about for you guys. So, shouts out to Creepshow Art. Now, if you're unfamiliar, Cristali is a YouTuber. He basically just stole his art from other credible creators. He would trace other artists' original characters, and if he just generally didn't like one of the other artists, then he would take their character and sexualize it in a very inappropriate way. And he used these stolen pieces of art to lure and groom underage girls, to which he would get pictures from them, use this for as a muse to draw and create very, very bad pictures to sell on illegal websites. And if that's it's bad. They took several of his devices and they searched through them, and they were able to find enough for a conviction. Based on evidence presented by the prosecutor's office against human trafficking, the Specialized Court for Human Trafficking Crimes of the Department of Guatemala issued a conviction of 3 years with 5 months in prison against YouTuber Valdrax David Alejandro Pascual Argueta for the crime and possession of pornographic material of minors with special aggravating circumstances. He would use this platform, this platform that at one time was built up to 90,000 subscribers, to reach girls from all over the world. He was grooming them, and he was pretend to be a woman. He would establish an emotional connection and sort of befriend the child, and once they were comfortable, he would then ask for images and things like that, negatively impacting them in such a harmful. That's right, Greg. It was awful. I think the act of grooming in itself is something that needs to be talked about more, because what it actually does is it can create up a situation where the child is prepared for a meeting, especially via internet chat room, with the intention of committing a sexual offense. And in this case, these girls were huge fans of the Cristali Valdrax. They had many different names that he changed himself to get away from being caught. All they wanted was to have a friend, have that interaction, and it's a huge form of manipulation. In addition, the court ordered that David Argueta be included in the National Registry of Sex Offenders. Likewise, the confiscation of electronic devices seized during the detention executed on April 11th of 2019 and certified what was conducive to continuing the criminal process against him for the crime of human trafficking. The article says that while impressing his audience with drawings called anime, he held conversations on a social network, and after strengthening the bond of a friendship, he requested intimate photographs. After receiving the images, he drew and designed anime to sell them on independent websites for child pornographic material. This article actually goes on to say that because his sentence was less than 5 years, it allowed him to pay in exchange for not serving the full term, which in accordance to the penal code can be from Q5 to Q100 per day of the punishment. Now, this took me some searching to figure out exactly what this means. Judges can impose a sentence of a term of years, but then declare that a certain fraction of the sentence will be served in jail, and the remaining fraction served under mandatory supervision, a split sentence. With the supervision conducted by the probation department, when judges impose a split sentence, they can also determine whether or not to mandate treatment. Any violation of the condition of that supervision will result in return to jail for a period up to the end of the original maximum sentence. So what this means is that he's going to be able to serve only a portion of the 3-year sentence in jail, and the rest is going to be under supervision, kind of like a probationary type of thing, where he has to go and he's got to check in, and if that's violated, then he has to serve the rest of the original sentence. So just to reiterate, David Argueta has been convicted of 3 years, of which 5 months only will be served in prison. Now, this can be similar to like a suspended license. So if you get caught with a suspended license, you can get a 3 years probation, and if you get caught again on suspended license, then you have to spend the remainder of that in prison. Another article goes into a little bit more detail about the situation. Talks about his characters, Sapphire and Jade, and how he made drawings of intimate photos and sold them on the website. That he lived in his parents' house. In his room, he accommodated digital files and kept the material. Posters and anime figures were taped all over the walls in some bookcases. Something that really stands out to me is it says that the investigation of the prosecutor's office against human trafficking obtained support of the United States agency and traced that there are videos on YouTube in which minor victims explain how they were attacked. So this is really good. It shows that telling your story, if you are a survivor of certain situations, telling your story can bring the result of justice, and just in general that our videos did do something, so there's verification to that. Here's the official website for the Department of Homeland Security. It tells you exactly what human trafficking is, and then gives you a lot of resources and numbers to call. I will put this in the description below. It says, what is human trafficking? Human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. Every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen to any community, and victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. Traffickers might use violence, manipulation, or false promises of well-paying jobs or romantic relationships to lure victims into trafficking situations. In this case, obviously in this situation, he was posing as a woman to manipulate his viewers, and then he would get pictures from them with these types of false promises to sell to those websites. And again, here are those numbers: 1-866-347-2423. This is the dude right here. In my opinion, I feel like the sentence is too light. I don't like that. I think that this dude should be locked up much longer. Because some of the girls were between the ages of 11 and 14 years old, and I do like that he is going to be registered as a sex offender, meaning that he's more than likely not going to be allowed back on YouTube. And if he tries to afterwards, then he'll just go straight back to jail. I just feel like the sentence is light. I feel like it's too light. But I did want to update you guys on this. So if you have any questions about this, just let me know and reach out to me. You can email me at repkingslive.com. But don't forget about Positivity Turtle. Post it and spam it in chat. We need it today. And I'm just glad that we caught the dude. And so there's a lens on him now, and he just can't do this openly. But that being said, and as interesting as this is, always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guys said. I want to know what you think. So why don't you go leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes. As always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. I know, Greg, it does seem like a very light sentence. I don't like that. It makes me feel a type of way, but I would like to thank my patrons. Thank you for your ongoing support. How are you? Are you doing good? Are you doing good? I know I've been saying this, but this next week we're gonna have more uploads. We had 3 last week. Maybe I'll do a Saturday upload, and then we can jump back on it next week. But September is going to be the month. It's going to be the month where I have way more uploads. So be looking forward to that. Other than that, I'm growing my natural hair color back out, and we also met a goal on the Facebook page. So I'm going to do a live stream over there this weekend. So look forward to that, and also look forward to other things like live streams and the blogs that I'm going to be doing. And I feel like I need to do a live stream on my YouTube channel. Like, it's been a long time since I've done a legitimate live stream and just got to talk with you guys. So I feel like that's coming within the next week. If you're interested in that, let me know. Don't forget to get the new Repzilla shirt merch t-shirt thing that you can color, because it's another way to show that you're repping. If you're not repping, you can hey, I got to subscribe, notifications turned on. Be in the comment section to every single video, because I'm going to be there. Greg the cat's going to be there, and the rest of the Repzilla community as well. And I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you. Oh, I had a headache, such a bad headache, but the show must go on.